Start fire.
You guys okay? Anybody hit?
Yes, sir. All 4 officers okay. He fired, not us. At least 8 rounds.
Dramatic stuff there. A standoff still going on. It's been lasting for hours at a Sacramento County apartment complex. The scene forcing evacuations for people who live there and closing businesses in a nearby shopping center. Deputies exchanging gunfire at times with a man inside one of those units. Deputies first responded to this complex just after 10 o'clock this morning. Thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Golston Dar.
I'm Lisa Gonzalez. This is happening in Fair Oaks at Winding Way near Hazel Avenue at the Hazel Ranch apartment complex. People who live there were told to leave or shelter in place. Deputies say they have been in consistent contact with the suspected shooter on the phone. The SWAT team and negotiators have been on scene. Now, at one point, the suspect and deputies exchanged gunfire.
Multiple rounds fired by suspect and officers. No officers have been hit. Suspect retreated back inside of his apartment. We're currently deploying gas into target apartment, and he's out of view.
So that's from the ground. Live Copter 3 is also up over the scene. We're going to keep a bit of a distance here just so as not to give away any tactical positions by some of the law enforcement on the scene there. But it gives you an idea of the area we're talking about. If you're familiar with this area of Winding Way, you can see traffic there being pushed over to one lane, so it's kind of busy there right now.
Yeah, that's Hazel Avenue at the top of your screen, and Winding Way is closed to traffic in both directions. We have live team coverage on this standoff from outside the apartment complex to a nearby shopping center and in the air. But first, let's get to KCRA 3's Danica Hill live outside the apartment complex along Winding Way.
Yeah, so where we're at now is a little ways down from that apartment complex. Law enforcement has continued to push us away from this scene for our safety and as well as for all the safety of the crews out here. I did just check in with Sacramento Sheriff's Department to see if there was any updates to bring you guys in this, and they tell me one thing that they really want to emphasize right now is the amount of manpower out here. They say there's upwards of 60 officers on this scene responding to this. I'm going to step out of the shot and show you exactly what we're seeing out here right now. Lisa, I know you mentioned Winding Way is closed in both directions. That's partially due to this scene and because PG&E crews are working to cut the gas to that apartment complex in its entirety. We know earlier today they were efforting to get the gas cut off to his specific apartment, but right now they're saying the safest way to do that is to just get the gas cut off. I did ask deputies earlier, just about 10 minutes ago, if they were able to, in fact, get that gas cut off, and they said at last check they're still trying to get that out. Now, this is what the scene looked like earlier today. At one point, we were closer into that apartment complex. We've seen SWAT out here. We've seen K-9 officers. Again, as I mentioned, Sac Sheriff is really reiterating the amount of manpower this is taking. 60 plus officers on this scene alone. We've seen them switching out throughout the day, just trying to maintain this scene. Now, we did speak with deputies earlier today, as well as a witness on the scene. Here's how they described those shots fired early this morning.
It was so far away, it just sounded like little firecrackers, like pop, 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 like quick, like someone went in quick succession, and then another person went a couple, and then another. It's like little pop rocks.
If you are in the area, please, again, either shelter in place, or if a deputy does come knocking on your door to evacuate, please heed their advice. Right now, all we want is for anybody around to be safe and be taken to safety. We'd rather have you inconvenienced momentarily than something worse.
And you heard it there. They have asked people to evacuate from here. We know now that we're in that 5 o'clock hour, a lot of people are getting off work and trying to come back into their apartment complex. However, it is still blocked. We know that some people are leaving, but they are not being allowed to come back in. And that's, again, for their safety. We know that this is an active scene out here. We know that they are actively negotiating with them. Again, when I checked with deputies just before our live shot here, they said it's just a bunch of chatting right now, a bunch of back and forth. They do have him on the phone. They are working with him, negotiating, just trying to get this to come to an end. But for now, we don't know how much longer this scene is going to last. But roads are blocked. You're not going to be able to get through here. Avoid this area if you can. Here in Fair Oaks, Danica Hill, KCRA 3 News.
Yeah, not the Friday afternoon a lot of people were planning for there. Danica, thanks.
And there's a shopping center right behind this large apartment complex. We saw groups of deputies and firefighters gathering at this place. This center was blocked off by crime scene tape, and the businesses here were closed, so they're losing money all day today. A viewer also shared this video showing bullet holes in his apartment not far from where the suspect is located. You can see there are several spots where the bullets came through not one, not two, but 3 walls there. And earlier today, I spoke with the man who lives in that apartment and had those bullet holes right through his home. He describes what he heard.
Had hit the door. I heard like a really loud sound, like 2 of them. And as soon as I went to look, there was nothing there. So I went back to bed, and then further, like looking through everything, we had noticed another bullet as well.
And then when did you start to notice sheriff's deputies on the property?
I would say not even 5 to 10 minutes after that, the deputies went over to the house. They knocked on the door, asked the man to come out, and more shots went off.
We also have a unique view from higher up looking toward the apartment complex earlier today, and you can see the SWAT team from this vantage point. Again, this is from much earlier today because we wouldn't want to give away their location now. Here's also a look from the scene from Live Copter 3. Coming up in just about 10 minutes, we're going to show you what it looks like from the shopping center behind that apartment complex.